Early in the 17th, a group of the century people called the Pilgrims wanted to reform and purify England's source. As a result of their efforts, they were persecuted, so they sailed to the Netherlands, also known as Holland, seeking religious freedom after years in Holland where they struggled to make a living and felt threatened by the perceived Dutch society. The pilgrims decided to seek refuge in a place where they could create a society that matched their religious ideals is strong. Like, for 7 years of war, the Puritans persuaded a London stock company to finance their journey to the New World. In September 1718, passengers set sail from Plymouth, England on a ship called the Mayflower. They journeyed for 65 days and was filled with much difficulty, but the storm weakened the ship and caused many leaks. Many passengers were cold and damp for much of the journey, and the others were concerned that they would even survive. Though many were sick and one person died, they did make it.
On December, pilgrims landed at Plymouth Rock and Big to spare the surrounding earth for a sweet place to build their colony. They chose Plymouth because it had an excellent harbor and large brook in which to catch fish to eat, while living on the Mayflower and faring book and port to land. The pilgrims built their house and barns. Construction was hindered by exceptional heavy snow and intense cold, but the settlement was complete in late March. Their success was deemed be great sorrow. Nearly half of their original group died that first winter. Besides survived, the pilgrims were concerned that the Native American Indians would attack them. To, to their surprise, an Indian named Sammy walked right into the colony and welcomed them in broken English. Samson was from an Indian tribe in Maine and had picked up a few English words for the fishermen who came into the harbor there. He told them also of another Indian named Savanto, a native of the place, who had been England and could speak better English than he. The pilgrims used the opportunity to negotiate a peace treaty and to establish trading relations.
The conscious importance of the dream grief was enormous, and it can be said that they would not have survived without his help. It was Scott who taught the pilgrims, who that up the maple trips for sap, who that plain Indian corn and other crops, and who they dealt which plants were poisons and which could be used as medicine. As a result, they have a beautiful harvest. They provide food for the coming winter. The pilgrims have much to celebrate, and don't nearly half of their people die. They have substantially building homes in the wilderness, raising enough crops to keep they alive during the long coming winter, and they were at peace with their Indian neighbors. It was the time have thanks. The famous great William Bradford proclaimed of they thanking to God for helping they survive the brutal winter. They invite Escoto, and the other Indians to go their celebration. Their chef Masasut and 19 prepares corn of the celebration which lasts for 3 days. 2 years later, the colony survived a drought and giving Bradford order of day of fasting and protest. His report that some of the war it began to rain to celebrate hunts as well to pray.
November 2011 was proclaimed a day of Thanksgiving. This date is believed to be the beginning of the present-day Thanksgiving Day, which is held on 4th Thursday of November. The custom of an annual Thanksgiving celebration held after the harvest continued, where it became a national observance under President George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. Only after Lincoln did Thanksgiving Day become an annual observance. Thanksgiving weekend has become one of busiest travel periods of the year because it's a 4 to 5 day vacation for many schools and some businesses. It has also become the beginning of Christmas buying season. Many people today observe the holiday by watching professional football games, Thanksgiving TV programs, and Marcy Thanksgiving Day parade held in New York. Thanksgiving is a time when family family and enjoy time together.
Many families games time to go for as contests on fondness to time carness of an religious belief most families will share a large mat of tourist good mass puppets, grave estate puppets, cranberry, summer with green, corn and pink pie. Afterward, family members must guide what they are to food from Tangier. What are some things you are to from?